what I want to do next is basically just go over the interface, the word interface. All right, and that's just basically what you're looking at here, okay? Because when you go through this course, whether you're doing spreadsheets or PowerPoint and you go on to level 2, the names of these different components will stay the same. All right, and then to be able to follow on, we just need to know the names. So what we're looking at up here, for example, if you look at your menu, you'll see you've got File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, Mail-ins, Review. Those are your menu tabs. How many menu tabs have you got open on your software? How many altogether do you see? 8? Okay, yeah, there's about 8, isn't it? File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, Mail-ins, Review, and View. Those are your menu tabs, okay? If you click on one of your menu tabs, you'll see that it changes. The tools available change each time. Okay, so basically we're in our home menu, aren't we? We're on the home menu, and you'll see that you've got clipboard, font, paragraph, styles, and editing, right? These are your groups, okay? So font, paragraph, they're my font group and my paragraph groups, okay? How many groups have you got in your home menu? Okay, and that's it. 5 groups. Clipboard, font, paragraph, styles, and editing. Okay, so you've got your, also if you look in your groups, in the font group, in the bottom right corner is a little button. Okay, that's your dialog drop down box. Okay, if you click onto that, it brings up like an extra toolbox. Okay, where the rest of the tools can be found. Okay, so just this little box in the corner, each one has it, font, paragraph, styles, you have these little boxes in the corner. So if I said to you, go to your page layout menu and click on the page setup dialog box, where are you gonna go? Go to the page layout menu and click on the page setup dialog drop down box. Click on page layout. Yep, click on page setup dialog drop down box, and you'll get things like your margins, orientations, and other options like that. So it's just following the instructions really, knowing what your menu tabs, your groups, and your drop down boxes are. Okay. Once you understand that system, all right, all of it gets relatively easy to follow. So going around this document here, what's this up here? Yeah, it's also our. What does that look like? It's a ruler. That's it. It's a ruler, and you can sort of see where your margins tail off on the left and the right side. Also, if we look down here, okay, this is our task. This is our status bar. Sorry, status bar, and that just shows us useful information. Like I've got 9 words in my document. It's page 1 of 1. There's probably a spelling suggestion somewhere there. So it gives you, where would my spelling miss? Oh, being up here in the top left corner, yeah. The quick, it doesn't quite like that. That's a grammatical error if it's a green line. So moving on, we have this section down here, okay? This section down here, these are our page views, okay? Now we don't really want to tinker around too much with those because at the moment, print layout is fine. That's the one we need. The one that's currently highlighted is our print layout. And that just means that it's already set up for printing. You don't need to do anything else. Okay? And next to that, we got view, we got zoom, and it's 100% at the moment. But if you click on that, okay, you've got a zoom window comes up, and you can further adjust the percentage of how big you want this to be. So, if you need to sort of read something close up, if your eyes aren't that strong, you can always use this button here, zoom, to zoom in. It's better than adjusting your font size, the actual text itself. Okay, just increase the whole thing. They also have a slider. There's a slider to the right of it that makes it easy to sort of without having to click any buttons. You can just drag that up and drag it down. Okay, so far we've looked at menu tabs, our groups, our dialog drop-down boxes, the rulers, your status bar, your page views, zoom. There's also one more thing. This whole area up here, okay, all right, that comprises of your menu tabs, your groups, and your drop-down boxes. That's also called a ribbon. Okay, Microsoft likes to call this the ribbon. The collective term is called ribbon because it's basically like a long piece of string cut into sections, like home, insert, page layout, and so on. So whenever you hear the ribbon, it just means that it's the collective term given to this area at the top. Okay, you will do an exercise after this to do with labeling the window. If you look up here, there's a little triangle shape. If you click on that, that minimizes your ribbon, okay? If you need to create more space in your document, click on that and you should be able to minimize it from view. If you need help at any time, click on the blue question mark in the corner of your window. We've got your scroll bars on the left and the right hand side there. There's also one other thing called a customized quick access toolbar. It's just up here. If you click on that little notch up there, that's your customized quick access toolbar. And what that means is that you can basically manipulate or change how you want your ribbon to appear and where you want to put your tools. So at the moment here, you'll see that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 toolbars up there. I mean, just click on that. Left click on your customized quick access toolbar, and what do you see highlighted? Yeah, and those are the ones that are shown on your toolbar. Okay, so you can have hundreds of these things if you wanted to do it that way. Let's have a quick look. If you go all the way down to more commands, click on more commands. Okay. You will see the customized quick access toolbar window comes up. Okay, now what's good about this is that you'll see you've got these 2 windows here. On the left hand side, you've got popular commands, okay? Popular commands, and you have all of these items here. At the moment, we've only put over a couple, haven't we, to this side? Because that's all we need at the moment. But you can see there's a whole raft of other tools you can choose from there. As a matter of fact, that's only a fraction of what you can put on this. If I go up here and I click on all commands possible, look what happens. The list goes on and on and on to infinity. Okay, and that just to give you some option. If you needed to customize, if you use Word a lot in an office, you would have your own specialized tools that you use all the time, and you can always get them and customize your whole interface how you need to have it. Okay? Just looking at your handouts, you've got number 1, file formats. So the question is, what is a file format? What would you say a file format is?
Is it the type of file it is? So like you can get a PDF, for example. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's basically a type of file. A format is a type of file. Um, okay, I'll give you an example. If you have a CV and you want to send it off to an employer, so you email it to her. She's using Microsoft Word um, 2003. Okay, you're using Microsoft Word 2010. So when you save your file in that format, you send it to her, and she can't open it to see your CV. Why? Because it's the different format. Because you saved your work in the Microsoft Word 2010 format, and she's using 2003, it's not backwards compatible. So we got to be able to save your documents in the same available format. And how do you know someone has the same software as you? You probably wouldn't know that. Um, but there are a couple of file formats that is compatible with all Word documents. So if you just go to if we go to file, okay, we go to file and we go to save as. Okay, now in this section down here, you'll see that you've got um, two names. You've got file name and file type and save as type. Um, File name is where you basically give the file a name, all right? And this is where you change the format. When you go to save as type, if you click on that drop down box there, you'll see that all of these are different formats. There's your PDF, there's your web page, there's rich text format, and there are the other formats. So back to the question. There are two formats here that if you're working on a CV or one of those things and you definitely want it to be opened, you want to save it to this one, Word 97 to 2003, okay? Otherwise known as the doc format. All right? You want to save it as this format and also this one down here, rich text format. Those two, all right, it will be compatible with every single version of Word. Okay? Now, rich text format is a little bit different because that will also open up if someone doesn't even have Office on their computer, every computer comes bundled with WordPad, and WordPad will be able to open up your rich text formats. So this is like the super compatible file. Rich text format will be your safest bet. But if it's a CV type document, you want to go for Word 97 to 2003. Okay, so Word 97 to 2003. That would be your best bet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. What's so special about that line? Just to sort of, it uses all the letters of the alphabet. Exactly. Okay, we'll get back to this document, but let's just have a look at saving this file. Once you've done that, go to File, Save As, go down to Save As Type because we're going to change the format, and choose PDF, like you mentioned earlier. PDF, Portable Document Format. Click on that, and let's just save it. Save it to your desktop. If you just click on the left-hand side of your window and click on Desktop and click Save. When you click on Save, something should happen. You should get a software comes up. Yeah, Adobe Reader. Okay, it comes up with your text. That's just to demonstrate the different file types, all right? You've got to, if you're producing work and you want it to be compatible with other software, you have to know the format that you are saving your work in. Okay?